democratic transition. There were months of protests demanding long-time ruler Omar al-Bashir step down. The 30-year rule of the Sudanese president was finally overthrown in a military coup last Thursday. Celebrations swept across the northeast African country, but soon protests resurfaced. This time, the demand was for immediate transition to a civilian government, opposing the defense minister's plans of a 2-year rule by a military council. However, just after a day in office, the defense minister Awad ibn Aouf stepped down as head of the transitional military council following widespread protest. The new head of the council, Lieutenant General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan Abdel Rahman, has vowed that the transition period will last for a maximum of 2 years. He's even cancelled an overnight curfew and ordered the release of all political prisoners.
سيتم تشكيل مجلس عسكري لتمثيل سيادة الدولة وتشكيل حكومة مدنية متفق عليها بواسطة الجميع. كذلك يلتزم المجلس العسكري الانتقالي بإرساء دعائم حكم مدني قويم وفقا للآتي: فترة انتقالية مدتها عامان كحد أقصى، يتم خلالها أو في نهايتها تسليم حكم الدولة لحكومة مدنية تشكل من قبل الشعب.
But even now, protests are continuing. Up to 4,000 people remained camped outside the defense ministry, demanding a quick transition to civilian rule. The protests were aimed at keeping pressure up on the military council that now rules the country. The head of the military council has said that a civilian government will be formed after consultations with the opposition. The main organizer of the protest, that is the Sudanese Professionals Association, has demanded that civilians be included on the transitional military council. It's also pressed for Bashir's close associates to leave. It's called for a restructuring of the powerful National Intelligence and Security Service and the dissolution of militia forces operating under Bashir. Meanwhile, Sudan's new military rulers briefed Washington's top envoy to Khartoum about the current situation. The military council's deputy, Mohammed Hamdan Daglo, met with Stephen Kutsis at the presidential palace in Khartoum. The pair met just a day after Daglo was appointed deputy to the transitional council. Daglo is also believed to have informed the U.S. envoy of the expected role that the military might play. The Sudanese, or rather the situation in Sudan, seems to have eased considerably. There were deadly clashes at the sit-in last week, but the atmosphere is relatively calm now. People were seen starting to go back to work for the first time in weeks. But there were many who are still calling for clarity, spelling out their demands bold and clear.
احنا لسه قاعدين في الاعتصام وما راجعين بيوتنا لحد ما الحياة اللي حتحصل في الساعات القادمة ترضي طموحاتنا اطلعنا عشانها والبذلنا عشانها دماء شهداء غالية.
احنا نظرتنا واضحة للموضوع اللي بيحصل في البلد، انه احنا دايرين حكومة مدنية كاملة. حتى الآن لم يتم تحقيق أي حاجة من المطالب، والدليل الشارع قاعد قدامنا ده وتسقط بس.